So hi everyone. So myself Kanakalakshmi from CSE department. I am assistant professor in PSN College of Engineering and Technology. In Python program we are going to discuss about the list, tuples and finally dictionary. So these concepts are very important concept in Python programming. So most of the project are implemented by this concept only. Okay, so list, tuples and dictionary. One by one we are going to discuss about these topics. So the first one is the list. In list is nothing but is an ordered sequence of items. So how can you create list items means, so this list of items enclosed by the square bracket separated by commas. The each and every values in the list or name it as elements or items. Here I can show one example for the list. For example, A is a variable. In that we have to declare 4 integer values, that is a 10, 20, 30 and 40. So another variable is a B. Here I included different data types. So list is in the list, the items may be different data types or maybe same data types. So both are accepted in the list. In the A variable they have given same data type values. In the B variable we are given different data types values, that is a 10, 20. So these values are integer data types. Next one ABC. So ABC is the string data type. Another one is a 4.5. This is a float variables. Okay, so different types of data types can be able to list out in the list. Okay, likewise we are given the example here. There are various operations performed on list. So first ones indexing, slicing, concatenation, repetition and updating. Okay, so one by one we have to go through all the operation on list. First, how to create a list. Here I declare A is a variable. In that I can list out some number of elements in the list. That is a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So like this we are creating. Okay, list of elements we have to separate it by commas enclosed by a square bracket. Likewise we are creating a list. So first one we are creating a list. So how can you produce the output means, first you have to give just print A. So print A means that what are the elements included in the A variable means that is displayed in the print A. Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Likewise are printing. Okay, so next move on to the what are the operations performed on the list. So first one indexing. So normally indexing we are using what operator are using for the indexing means that's a square bracket. Okay, so for the indexing, so it's a left to right means what starts with the index with 0. If it is a index starts from right to left means it's a negative index, start from -1. If it is a left to right means it's a positive index, that is starts from 0 to up to n-1. If it is a negative index means that is right to left, starts from -1. Here I can show 3 example here. First one, print A of 0. So what is the print in the index of 0th means that value produces a 2. That is the in the position 0 in the A variable, so it's a 2. So that value is produced as the output. Next, indexing value are giving an index and value as a 8. That's a position 8. What is the element present in the position 8 in the A variable means that is 10. Next one, A of -1. So A of -1 nothing but is a negative index, starts from right to left. Okay, so right to left means that is last value as a 10. So that value produces a print A of -1. Next one, slicing. So slicing operator you have to prefer you have to prefer operator as a colon. Okay, so colon. First one example, I include one example, two example. First one, in the 8th variable starts from 0 to 3. Okay, so starting index as a 0, ending index as a 3. So normally indexing values in the slicing operator, the last indexing value you got to include it as a n minus 1. Okay, here I included 3 because 3 minus 1 is as a answer as a 2. So normally starts from 0 and ending with 2. Likewise you have to produce the output. Okay, so now print a of 0 colon of 3 means you have to producing starts from 0 and ending with 3 minus 1 is a 2. Okay, so answer will be 2, 3, 4. So next example, print a of 0 colon. Okay, here I included only starting index, no ending index. So as well as starts from 0 up to that entire a list will be produced the output. Likewise you are given the slicing operator. Next we move on to the concatenation. So in the concatenation we have to use a operator as a plus symbol. Okay, so you are using the operator as a plus symbol. Okay, so here I included only a list variable. So you have to include another one, create another one b list. Here I included in the b list, I given two values, that's a 20 and 30. Now I can perform concatenation operator, that is what is the print a plus b. So here the both a and b added in and produce the output in the concatenation list. Okay, so the output will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 30. Likewise we have to produce the output. Next move on to the next operation is the repetition. For the repetition we are using the operator as a asterisk. So here I include one example, that is a print b star 3. Already in the b list we have a input as a 20 and 30. So in the list, that is a b list, you have to repeat it at 3 times. Likewise you are given the output statement. Okay, so in the b list repeated at 3 times. The answer will 20, 30, again 20, 30, again 20, 30. Likewise produce the output. Next one, update. In the updating we can modify any one index value. Okay, so before that, when the a list, there is a print in the index 2. In the index 2 in the a list, the answer will be 4. Now I can change it in the index position of 2. I can change it into 100. Now you print the answer, then print a, then the second position already is a 4. Now it replaced as a 100. So likewise they produce the output, that is a 2, 3, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Next operation is a membership. So membership operator nothing but as in and not in. Here I included one a list variable. Okay, so in the a list they have a 10 elements, 9 elements. So first is we are using the membership operator as a in and not in. Now we can check 5 in a, that will produce again 5 is present or not in the a list. Likewise checking the membership operator. So 5 in a means that value will produce the boolean value, that is a true or false. Likewise they will produce the output. 5 in a means is a true. Next 100 in a, so 100 in a is a false. Next 2 not in a, so already 2 is present but you have to check 2 not in a, so the answer will produce false. Next last one is a comparison. So comparison means, so they have a two list here, there is a list and b list. So you have to check a equal to b condition, check we have to check the condition. So both the list they have the same number of elements is present or not. Likewise you are checking. Okay, so both the list the list values are different, so the answer will produce false. If it is a next condition A not equal to B, so it's a true. Okay, different in the list they have a different number of elements. Okay, the answer will produce true for the second condition. For the first condition, the answer will produce false. Okay, so next move on to the slices. In more explanation about the list slicing, already we have discussed about the slicing. So in more some more examples about the list. Okay, so the list is nothing but is a one type of operation that extracts subset of elements from a list and package them as another list. Likewise, I perform the list slices. What are the syntax in the list slices means? First one, list name, then they have a 2 index value, that is a start and then stop, in between with this colon operator. Next, the syntax means the list name start colon stop colon steps. Likewise, I have given. So default the index value starts from 0. This ending value starts ending with n minus 1. So if it is you have to print all the entire list, means you have to give within the square bracket, you have to given only colon operator only. If we want to perform empty slices, means you have to given within the square bracket starting index, the same starting index, same ending index. Likewise, you are given now, we have to create empty slices. So here also I listed some more examples. So first one is a of 0 colon of 3. So 0 colon of 3, so starting index is 0, so ending index is 2. Okay, the answer will produce 987. Next example is colon of 4. So colon of 4, here I won't give starting index, I give only ending index. Okay, so the answer will produce 9876. Next, a 1 colon of, here I included starting index, but I am not given a ending index. So the answer will produce 8 7 6 5 4. Likewise, produce the output. Next one, that's a colon, just within the square bracket I given only colon. So in that colon we have to print the entire list, so starting with ending. That's answer will 9 8 7 6 5 4. Likewise, the answer will produced in the list slices. Okay, so in the next one, if you want to perform empty slices, means say before that I explain the empty slices. We are just fill the starting index is 2, ending index is also 2. Likewise, ending first starting index is 3 or ending index 3. Likewise, the same index value means the starting and ending index, the same index value means that produce the empty slices. The last example is here I given 3 parameters, that is a 0, 6 and 2. The 0 is the starting index, 6 is the ending index. So ending index normally 6 means 6 minus 1, so it carries only 5. Okay, 0 to 5, then colon of 2. Okay, so here I included the A index values as A list values as a 9 8 7 6 5 4. Here I give the operation as a of 0 colon 6 colon 2. So the answer will produce, the starting index is a 0, so starts from 9 as well as, so 9, then ending index is a 6, that is a 5. So all the elements will present, but we have to again one more parameter is the size 2, that is a last parameter is 2. So that it will produce the next by element, next position. From that position we move on to the next second element, that's the meaning as a 2. Okay, so from that position we move on to the next second position. Okay, so that is the step 2. Okay, so the answer will produce 9 7 5. Likewise, they are producing the output. Then one more example is 0 A of 0 colon 6 colon 3. The answer will produce 9 comma 6. Okay, next move on to the So these are all the operations performed at the list slices. Apart from that, they have different kinds of list methods are present here. Okay, so what's the syntax for the methods means these methods only helpful to implementing various projects. Okay, so what's the syntax for the list method means list name colon method name element or index or list. Likewise, you have to given this generalized syntax for the list method. In that list method, I first move on to the various types of methods are present here. Okay, so one by one you have to go through on it. Okay, first when append. So append is nothing but already we have set of elements. In that set of elements we can add any other element at the end. Okay, like for this reason we are using the append function. Okay, so what's the syntax for the append function? Just a dot append of element. Okay, here I given the a list variables, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In that I can perform append function a dot append of 6. Now I print the value. It will produce the 6 value will append to the at the last of the a list. So the answer will produce 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 and 6. Likewise produce the output. Next one, insert operation. Okay, so in that insert operation we are given the two parameters. One is the index, another one is the element. Here I give the one example, that is index value 0. In the index value of 0 I can insert one element that is also is 0. So likewise I given here, then print the answer. The answer will produce 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Likewise they produce the output. What I prefer the index value means at that position, at the index position we have to include particular element to that area. Okay, next then the same index here I included, I won't give the index value, just I given a element. Okay, so element only I given. Okay, so here the given the a list variables, here I included only element 8. Okay, so a dot index of 8. So at the last the index value will include at the particular element to the at the last. Okay, next move on to the sorting. So sorting means nothing but we have to given a sorting is nothing but we have to sorting the elements of list in the ascending order. Just you have to given you have to creating a list and then you have to perform a sort of a will produce the output as a, so whatever may be rearranged in the descending order. Okay, so this sorting order will produce the from the lower to the higher. Okay, likewise you have to produce the output in the sorting order. Next, reverse operation. So reverse operation means so from the back to the first. So likewise you have to print the reversing the order of the list of items in the list. Okay, so for that we have to prefer the reverse operation. So the a dot reverse, then print a, the answer will produce 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Likewise I will produce the output. Next operation is the pop operation. So pop operation is nothing but this we have to removing any element from the list means we have to use the pop element. So normally pop element is the top of the index. What is the top of the element means? What is the top of the element in the list means that value will deleted from that list. Okay, so I had given a dot pop of 0. Here I included. So here I included before that what is a pop. Here I included 0th index value. In the 0th index value, what is the value present in the 0th index value means it's a 8. So that value is related from the list. Okay, next we have to given the pop index. The same example, one more example for the pop. Next one we move on to the remove. So remove also the same thing as well as the pop is the top of the element. Remove is the particular element will removed from the list. Here I have given the a list as a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here I include a remove function a dot remove of 1. Okay, so print a. Now you have to answer will produce 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. See here the 1 is the element removed from the list. Okay, that is performed in the remove operation. Next one is a count. So count of element. Here given a list items, then a dot count of 6. So what's the value will produce means 6 is how many times occur in the particular list. Count is nothing but so it's a particular element how many times repeated in the particular list. For that we have to given a count. Okay, that is a 6. Here I included its input value is a 6. The count the operation will check the A list of how many times 6 is present in the A list. That is a 2 times. The answer will produce as a 2. Likewise are given. Okay, next one copy. So copy is nothing but a from one list to copy from one list of items is copied into another list of items. Okay, so you are given a list. So the A list is copied into the B list. Now we have to print the B list. Then the same copy will produce the A list as well as the B list. Likewise, I have given the copy list. Next one sum. Sum is nothing but so sum is perform the addition operation. Okay, delays how many number of elements that values will the number of elements will be added with 1 by 1 and produce the output as a 27. Next len. So len is nothing but len is how many number of elements present in the particular list. That is the len function. We are using the len function. Here I included the A list as a 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then len of A, the answer will produce 6. Next one maximum of A. So maximum element in the A list means that's a 7. Next clear function. So clear functions as well as already you are know if now A list is totally wash out, then print A, then we have to produce the output as a empty list. Next move on to the del function. So del function nothing but you have to delete the entire list. Okay, so del of A means you have to delete the entire list, that is del of A. Then we have to print a function. Okay, print A, the name A is not defined. Likewise you have to produce the output. Next move on to the list loops. So what are the list loops means already in the previous programming languages or ancient programming languages is already know about the for loop, while loop. Okay, like this you are here also same loops only, for loop, while loop. One more thing on this is infinite loop. Okay, first move on to the first for loop. Okay, for loop is nothing but so the for loop in Python is iterate over a sequence. Okay, the sequence may be list, tuples or strings. The iterating over a sequence is nothing but is called a traversal. Okay, so and the loop again continues until we reach the last item in the sequence. Likewise, we have to perform the looping operation. So loop is a continuous until we reach the last item in the sequence. Likewise, you have to perform in the for loop operation. So what's the syntax for the for loop means for while in sequence. Okay, the sequence nothing but as already I tell about sequence nothing but the sequence may be list or tuples or string. Likewise, you have to given the input in that particular sequence area. Okay, for while in sequence. Okay, so here I included one example about the for loop. So first how to accessing an element. Okay, so how to access an element with the help of for loop. Here I included A list. In the A list 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. First what's the syntax for the for loop means for while in sequence. For I in A, likewise we have to given a for loop. So in each and every looping functions we have to, at the end we have to given the colon. So the colon represented as a function, represented for the function, that is a colon. So first you have to check for I in A. Now you have to print I, the answer will produce in the A list. You have to move on to the I, the answer will produce 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Okay, likewise will produce the accessing the element with the help of for loop. Next we move on to the how to accessing the index value with the help of for loop. That's the second program. That is, we are given already we are given the A list, that's a 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Here I included, so for I in range of 0, len of A, 1. Okay, likewise you are given. Here len of A means how many, what answer will for the len of A means, that is a 5. How many elements hold in the A list means, that is a 5 number of elements. That is the ending condition. Okay, so starts from 0 ending with 5. So ending with 5 means is a 5 minus 1 is a 4. Okay, so repetition, that is a 1 is a incrementation, decrementation. For this purpose we are given the 1. Okay, so now next we move on to the print type. First what starts with the 0. Okay, so first condition true, then move on to the next line, that is a print I. So print I means that the I is a value as a 0 first. Next move on to the again incremented. Okay, now I incremented as a 1. Now next value the I will be 1. Next incremented, that's a 2. Then I value is 2. Okay, next incremented with 3. Then answer will produce 3. Then next incremented is a 4. Then print I is a 4. Okay, next move on to the increment and the condition will terminate. Okay, so this condition, that is the incrementer is a 5 means this condition will terminate. It's beyond the condition, the answer will produce error. Okay, so bucket overflow, the answer only will produce, the answer will 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, likewise we have to produce the answer. Okay, next how to accessing the element using range value. Okay, so likewise before that we have to explain the same concept, but we have to just different. Okay, so let's say we are given the A list of elements for I in range of 0 to len of A 1. Okay, before that we have to given the, we have to producing only index value. Okay, here you look, we have to, with the help of accessing the index with the for loop, with the help of for loop we have to accessing the index value. Next you have to use it, you have to accessing the element using for range loop. Okay, so you have given the list of elements for I in range of 0, len of A and 1. Here I included print A of I. Print A of I means you have to accessing the particular position, what's the value present in that value will produce the output. Likewise we are given the produce the output, that is a 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So next move on to the while loop. So the while loop is the same. Before that you have to given some condition. That condition will be tested. If it is a true means the true block statements will be executed. If the condition is the false means the false block statement will be executed. When the condition is will be tested, it will be false means if the condition is tested. If the condition is false means we have to terminate the particular loop and go on to, move on to the next outside of the loop. Likewise you have to produce the output in the logic will present in the while loop. So what's the syntax for the while loop means while of condition then body of while. Here I include one example, that is A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then for the first iteration I equal to 0 and sum is equal to 0, while I less than len of A. Here I given a len of A means what's the value means is a 5. So 0 less than 5. Condition true. So sum is equal to sum plus a of I. Okay, the condition will first the condition will be tested. If the condition true means move on to the true block statements. Otherwise, condition false means you have to move on to the outside of the while loop. So likewise, we have to perform in the while statement. Here included that 0 less than 5 is a condition true. Sum is equal to sum. Sum is initialized by with the initialized first one is a 0. So 0 plus a of I. So a of I means is a 1. So 0 plus 1 is a 1. That value present in the sum. Now I equal to I plus 1. I will be incremented. Now I order value is a 1. So 1 less than again 5. Condition true. So for 1 plus 2 is a 3. Next incremented I equal to I plus 1. So I would value 2. So 3 plus 3, 6. Next incremented by 4. Then 4 less than 5. Condition true. So again, so likewise condition will be checked. So at the final 5 less than 5 condition false. The last sum value will be produced as a output value as a 15. So likewise the while loop will performed. Okay, next to move on to the infinite loop. So infinite loop is nothing but if the condition never becomes false, that is the infinite loop. Again the particular loop will be executed, keeps on running. Okay, that type of loop is called an infinite loop. We have to given just pass, we have to just given an initiate loop, not given the ending condition. Okay, so again the condition never becomes false, it keeps on running. That is named as a infinite loop. So here I included one example, that is a equal to 1 while a equal to 1 condition check pandrom. So if it is you have to given the input from you. Okay, I get the input from you, that is a int of input, enter the number, you enter the n. Okay, first you have to given the output input as a enter the number. Okay, you have to given a 10, you enter n. Your answer will produce 10. Again I get the input from you, that is a 12, you enter 12. Then again you have to given the input as a 16, you enter 16. Likewise the condition will be checked again and again. The condition again becomes true. They won't given a terminate statement, so that it execute again the same loop. So the same output, the same get the input from you and produce the output. Again get the input, produce the output. Likewise you have to looping will executed. Next when we move on to the mutability. So mutability nothing but a list are mutable only. Okay, so mutable is nothing but we can change, they able to, if any items in the list they can be able to change with the help of assignment operator. Okay, so if we want to accessing any indexing operator means with the help of indexing operator we can change the particular element in the particular list. Likewise we have to perform the list mutability. Okay, so included the changing the first example, you have to changing the single element. So how to change the single element means you have to first you have to given the list of elements, that's a list. In that with the help of indexing operator I can change the a of 0 equal to 100. Now print a, the answer will produce 100, 2, 3, 4, 5. Likewise we have to produce the answer. If you want to changing the multiple statement means you have to with the help of colon operator. Here I include a of 0 colon of 3. So 0 to colon of 3 up to starts from 0 and ending with 3 means the answer will produce 100, 100, 100. So the answer will 100, 100, 100, 4, 5. Likewise will produce the output. Okay, if you want to elements from the list can also be removed by assigning the empty list to them. Now, so you have to perform one more example, that is a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it is produced a colon of 3 equal to empty list. So starts from 0th index to ending with the second position. So you have to creating the empty list. Okay, so likewise you have to given, then now you have to print a list, that answer will produce 4, 5. So for that this will produce a starting index is 0, ending index with its 2. So that value, that's a particular element. What are the element present in the 0th index to? 3 means that is 1, 2, 3. So the total number of elements will be considered as a empty list. So empty list means the answer will produce only. So now to print the A list, the answer will only 4, 5. If you want to create a empty slices means you have to use a 0th index of 0. So 0th index is a 0. So ending index also 0. Likewise, you have to creating a empty list for that. Okay. So once again, so you are given a list, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So empty slices you are given that's a 0 colon of 0, that's a values of 20, 30 and 45. In the 0th index, these 20 and 30, 45 will replace at the particular position. In the 0th index, 20 and 30 and 45, we have to replace at that particular location. The answer will produce 20, 30, 45, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Likewise are given. Okay. Next to move on to the aliasing. So aliasing nothing but as refers to the different names for same list value. So they have to copy the, when you are creating a copy, both the list will have the same memory location. So you have to copy the one list to another list, will have both the list have a same memory allocation. That is, if we are that is means the aliasing. If any changes in the list, if any one of the list means will reflect to the another list also. That is mean as a aliasing. Here I included for one example, that is a equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For now I given b equal to a. That's a value switch over to the b. Okay, now we have to print the b. Then print b means what's the value produced. If a value is allocated to the b value with the help of assignment operator, so the answer will produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next line is a is b. Say if it's a membership operator, a is b so it will produce the boolean value output, that is answer will produce true. Next one, say a of 0 is equal to 100. You have to changing the particular element with the help of indexing operator, that's a 0th position. We have to updating the 0th index value as a 100. Now to print the value, then print a and print b. So both the list we have to change the value. That's you have to include only a list, but you have to, this is aliasing operation. So aliasing operation means one a list can be one in the a list will change any other value in the a list, means that value, that changes will reflect to another list also. So likewise we are to producing output in the aliasing operation. Okay. Next to move on to the cloning. So what are all the disadvantages is present in the aliasing means that disadvantage will be removed from the cloning list. In the aliasing operation, so both the list items can be present at the same memory location. But in the cloning operations, the list of elements, the one list of elements is copied to another list of elements, but both the list of elements can have a different memory location. Is called cloning. Okay, so any changes present in the one list means is never affected to the another list. So that is mean as a cloning. So what are all the operations performed in the cloning means, that is a slicing operator, list methods and copy method. So one by one we have to go through on it. First one is a cloning using slices. Okay, so you have to given a list of elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next b equal to a colon. Okay, so here up to a colon, that the entire list nothing but as a of colon means the entire list is move on to the b. Okay, so that is mean as a cloning. Same list of items present in the both the list. Okay, same number of elements, that's a colon equal to So the left alignment is a B. B equal to A colon. Now I have to print the values of print of B. The answer will produce 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So likewise we are producing the cloning using slicing operator. Okay. So if it is check A is B, so it's a false. Okay. So same number of elements present but have a different memory location. Okay, so different memory location means you have to, with the help membership operator, the answer will produce a false. Next one, so cloning using list method. So A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now so list, the whole list is copied into the B. Okay, so with the help of list method we have to copy. Okay, before that we have to using the entire list, that is a A colon, that with the help of slicing operator we have to copy the one list of elements, one list of elements copy to the another list. Next cloning method is a list method. Here I included a list of elements, the A list of elements. Next list B equal to list, the whole list of elements is switch over to the B. Now print the B elements, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next you have to again check A is B, the answer will produce false. Next you have to change any one value in the A list means that's a 100. Okay, now you have check the answer for print A means 100, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have check print B, the answer will produce same as a previous section, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So cloning is nothing but any one value changes in the particular list is not reflected to the another list. Likewise cloning is performed. In the aliasing operation, any one changes in one list is conformly reflected to the another list. So cloning is not present like this. Okay, so it's one of the advantage in the cloning list. So because of they have a different memory location, so both the list value they have a different memory location. In the aliasing they have both the list values they can share the same memory location, so that any one items changed in the one list is reflected to the another list also. Next to move on to the copy function. If it is if we have to given a list, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then A dot copy is a built-in function. This move on to the B. Now I have to print the B. The answer will produce 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have checked A is B. The answer will produce false. Because of A and B they have different memory location, so that we have to check with the help of membership operator, the answer will produce surely with a false value. Okay, so that is A is B equal to false, like we say given. Okay, next move on to the list as parameter. Here normally the parameter will normally in the ancient language, the previous language C or C++, so whatever may be in that language we have given the argument as a reference argument, reference variable, or maybe single argument or two arguments or multiple arguments. Likewise are given the arguments, we are passing the argument as a reference argument, or one argument or two argument, three argument. Likewise are given. In the Python we have to, one more advantage is you have to pass the list as a parameter. Okay, so one of the main thing in the Python programming, we can able to pass the argument as a list. Okay, that is named as a list as parameters. Okay, if any changes are done in the parameter which refers within the function, the changes also reflect back in the calling function. So likewise we are given the list as parameter. Here I included one example, that is remove. This is a function name, then A is one parameter. The A is nothing but as a list of elements. Where I include a list of elements means this is the third line, that is A equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the A list I given here, next I call upon the function. Okay, so with the help of calling function, that is a calling function nothing but with function name with parameter. Okay, that this is syntax for the calling function, that is a remove of A. Okay, so function name is a remove. We are to passing the list of elements, that is A list. That is in the A list you have to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Likewise are given the A list. The whole A list is passed as argument to the particular function, that is a particular function is a remove. Okay, so def remove of A. So A list, that are the elements present means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you have to, in that function, we have to move on to the condition true. In that condition, we move on to the next statement, that is A dot remove of 1. So in the function, we are given only one set of statement, that is a remove of 1. This remove of 1 is nothing but is a built-in function. Particular one element is removed from the particular list, that is a list. Likewise, you have to given the set of statements. So the answer will produce. Next, you have to check the answer. For that, we have to given a print of A. The output will produce 2, 3, 4, 5. Likewise, we are given the output will produce. Okay. Likewise, given the argument as a list, or to passing the argument as a list from the calling function to the called function. So this is one example for the list as parameter. Okay, so apart from that, they are given many more example. We will go through on it. Okay, next move on to the tuple. So what's mean by tuple is a